Hello, my name is Michael Valley, the author of How to Be a Short-Term Rental Tycoon, as well as the owner of SocialSellingAutomation.com, which specializes in LinkedIn marketing and has done so for 8 years, 10 years. I've been in the LinkedIn space. It helped me get free from the corporate world. And I wanted to share some techniques, hacks, tips, how to leverage LinkedIn if you are a real estate agent to further your network. Your network is directly correlated to your net worth, as they say. And so we're just going to kind of go into some things. I want to get right into it. I would like to get into the more technical things, but we have to start with the basics. It is very critical and important that we're going to move me over here. There's too many of my heads on one page, I think. Basically, three different renditions. Anyway, so we want to start with our LinkedIn profile page. It has to have a clear banner, clear message, establish rapport, credibility, because this is where we're going to be driving people towards. So there's lots of videos out there and techniques on how to do this. I'm just going to touch on a couple of the high level ones because this is like gears working together. And we want to make sure that this page represents us and works for us as opposed to against us. So, you want to have a nice banner up here that states, what it is that your intentions are, who your target audience, you're targeting. That messaging goes along with who you're targeting. Ready to break free from your current real estate brokerage. We're asking a question, prompting some thought, add in some videos. Maybe it's client testimonials. Maybe it's you speaking on stage, awards you've had, articles you've written. You can post those all here. I like to see videos on there because I think that people tend to resonate with that a little bit better. And then just be really active on LinkedIn, engaging on other people's content, sharing articles that are relevant to your target audience. So it's all about establishing credibility. Down here, you have your skills, you have recommendations and such like that. So those are some of the main points on that. And, again, there are plenty of videos on how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. But today we're going to talk about an incredible tool and something that can help you automate your networking on LinkedIn, because who has time to be on LinkedIn all the time? There is a tool called LeadToolPro, LeadToolPro.com. And we're going to go ahead and log in here. And what it is it is a platform that sits on the cloud and it connects to your LinkedIn profile. And what it does is it acts as if it's you. It writes messages as if it's you. It follows people. It endorses people as if it's you. But you're off doing something else of a higher level for your time. So maybe you're writing contracts or what have you. So basically, in here you would create a campaign, and I recently just did this with this campaign. I don't really want to go through the whole process because it does take a little bit of time for it to churn, but I want to kind of show you where things are at and how you can do that. So, and my computer tends to work a little slow when we're actually live and doing this. So you would come into Sales Navigator. You can do a free LinkedIn search if you would like. And you come in here but it works best with Sales Navigator because it has a lot of attributes that you can include, exclude. Maybe you want to exclude anybody within your brokerage. Make sure that they don't come up. So you could find, like, let's just say current job titles. Let's say you were trying to reach real estate investor and you wanted to include that. And you wanted to just do those in a certain area. So let's do geography. So let's say we wanted to do those in a postal code, a zip code. Not these two. let's see, is it on postal code? Postcode, zip code, postal code, and 85253. Let's say it was Paradise Valley, Arizona, and that gives us 172 results. You can see that over here. Real estate investor, real estate investor. And we want to exclude, let's see, their company, current company. So we want to exclude eXp Realty because that's who I work for, and I don't want to be marketing to people within my own company. And that gives us 166. And so what you do is you come up here and you grab the URL for the search. You go into LeadToolPro and you click new campaign. And a campaign is essentially equivalent to what a list is. You have these different ways to create a list. So we go to Sales Navigator, we give it a name, 8 real estate investors 85253. Type in the URL that we just copied and pasted out of Sales Navigator. We click Next. And while that's working, I will show you a sequence that I just created as an example. And it would be real estate investors. This is the sequence that would go through LinkedIn as a messaging. So you would view their profile, step 1, you'd follow them, you'd invite them to connect. It would say something like, hello, first name looks like you're a real estate investor in Scottsdale. This time we would edit this to Paradise Valley. And then you would message them, as soon as they connected, the message would come out a day later. Great to be connected with you. What type of investments are you working on? Maybe 7 days later, like here's an article, create some reciprocity, share with them some value on some real estate trends that are going on locally. And then maybe later on, ask them how they're finding deals, So as soon as they engage, LeadToolPro will stop any kind of automation. And that's where you need to jump in organically into the conversation. So we'll go back to campaigns and we'll see if our list is ready. Let's see. Real estate investment. Where do we have that? Real estate investors 85253. So I'm going to click on that. Produce 62 results. It's still churning and it's still gathering information. And what you would do when you actually wanted to start that, you would combine it with the right campaign, and such as this. You click that, you click next, and that would start things. I do want to share with you what happened. We're going to not do that right now, but that's how you would actually press go. I'm going to also share with you a whole other avenue. So you can market through LinkedIn as an agent, as if it's you. And as soon as they engage, you connect with them. Or LeadToolPro also allows you to grab their information and you can utilize that for marketing off of LinkedIn, say cold email. So this would provide. Here's an example of what the spreadsheet can do and the data that it can capture once the platform has a chance to operate and function. Got all of these emails here. It's pretty powerful, as well as phone numbers, which is also very powerful and a way to connect with your people. So I wanted to share that with you, what it looks like when it actually has a chance to run. To share these tools with you, as they aren't very prevalent out there as far as real estate agents utilizing automation, leveraging LinkedIn, but it is a very powerful social media channel, and definitely on the business side of things, and can help differentiate you from your competition. And as a gift to you, as a subscriber to my channel, watching this video, basically LeadToolPro costs $197 per month. I'm going to give you a coupon and a coupon code that will give it to you for 50% off. The coupon code is 50, capital O, capital F, capital F, 50% off. So it will be just shy of $100. There is a 7-day free trial, and you can cancel at any time. It's month to month. There's no contract. So you can do a lot in 7 days with that free trial. And again, it's LeadToolPro.com. Again, my name is Michael Valley. It was a pleasure to be able to share some of these things with you. If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to provide the links and the coupon code in the text below the video. All the best.